Alright, Bill, you ready for this? So, I showed your comment. I do see what you're saying. Are you saying that we just pretty much absorb all the hits instead of actually fighting him? Because I think that's one of the only ways I've ever fought him, really. Yeah. Because we have to survive like 12 attacks, I think. If we can survive the 12, then shields and Drydecanthus. We only have 2 shields, though. I went ahead and set most of this up beforehand. Because if you attack him, he just gets stronger, right? The his eyelids flip open, and then he turns crazy strong, I think. So let's make sure our shields and Drydecanthus are spread out. We have some monster grease and a shield here with. Oh, need to change that to Bill. Bill, you want to go out on this fight? Okay, you'll go out. Dump. We'll go out. Maybe we won't send out Titan or Vinny yet, just in case something goes wild. Because then at that point, I just need to focus on getting Bill his weapon proficiency point, and then that's pretty much it. So we got a shield here and a shield here. We have an extra monster grease that needs to make its way into somebody's rotation. Let's do that instead of the stone nose, maybe. Up there on dump. I have to change that loadout a little bit. Monster grease. Why did this not save? Oh, that's right, because I did it on somebody else. That's better, isn't it? No. Uh-oh. Shoot. Doesn't look like it. Let's go down here. I know I did it for Titan. I put the right gear on him. We're going to need to name this full rawhide. There we go. And then switch that out for monster grease. Yeah, Bill will want the sword proficiency. Don't even need weapons. Bring stone noses. Still use rawhide headband. Yep, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. So we'll take the arrow out. We'll put the stone nose in on this one for this time around. And I think everybody else is good. I mean, we don't need the sickles or the bone axe. Yeah, we got some good armor. We might as well just get this rolling. This is probably going to be a fairly boring week. Let's go ahead and spread all of our survivors out, especially the ones that can't take the hits very well. Varda, Bill, Dump, and Lucky. Okay. So Dump, Lucky, Varda, and Bill. Let's make sure they're all good to go. I know I did Bill's gear ahead of time because he's got all leather now. Oh, that's not rawhide set though. Shoot. That is full leather. That's why it got all goofy. I must have saved it under the wrong preset. And then let's make sure that he has. See, we don't want rawhide, we want leather. Yeah, I think I'll be fine too. I'm worried it's going to be kind of a boring episode this week since we're not actually fighting the guy, you know what I mean? This is kind of the biggest change in the Kingdom Death experience is fighting the hand because it's not all about all out aggression for him. Just got to survive. But I think we're good. I think we're good and ready. So we will go ahead and depart on this fight. Let's go through and make sure all our bonuses are right. So Bill should have 5 armor at every location. He does. We gain 1. Oh, we got all 3 of those green ones now too, so we actually get 2 temporary evasion with the leather kit. That's awesome. When you depart, gain 2 survival. Already maxed out on survival, so depart, gain 2 insanity. I hate the settlement events. I hate them for the same reason you love them. Just because they're so unpredictable. Okay. So that's Bill done. Bill, we gotta remember that Bill cannot spend survival unless he is insane because of this prey disorder. So, and then over here at dump, should have 2 at every location, 2 armor, plus 1 temporary evasion. We probably shouldn't have put that with dump. I'm gonna switch that up real quick. I'm gonna take that strength necklace off and put this monster grease up there. Because it's not gonna matter so much for dump to dodge stuff because not gonna be in the fight very much. So if we come up to lucky, let's change that out for monster grease. Got 3 at every location. We don't get the movement. We do get 2 survival and 1 evasion. Maxed out. Rawhide is awesome for dodging, you're right. So it's not that they won't be being targeted, but with 7 survival we should be able to dodge at least once per attack anyways. And then Varda. So on arrival gain 3 insanity. Plus 1 luck, just in case it comes down to it. 2 survival, which maxes her out. So we're actually all maxed out at 7 survival each. Okay, so let's go ahead and move Bill right here. We'll move Varda over here. Okay, so now to officially start, I mean, I think we go first because we're defending our home. So it will be kind of scary because when Bill wounds, he'll definitely flip over the green. He'll flip over a green affinity location, the green eyeball, which I'm not sure exactly which one that affects. So maybe we will try to save your weapon proficiency point to the end of the showdown, just in case we don't want those effects to be around any longer than they have to be. So Let's go ahead. I'm not sure exactly what we can do as survivors. We don't want to do much. Let's look at, so we'll have dump move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll use cat eye circlet to look at the top 3 hit locations. 1, 2, and 3. So +4 toughness to woundless location. So that's if the green eyes are open, and they're not. Well, not at this point, because they all start closed. And then each time we wound, given those affinities, we flip it open. So we could just put the best. Founding Strike, the Gilded Crown. So here's Gilded Crown. Oh, that would be nice. So this location becomes a first strike. Doesn't matter. Reflex. Perform Ghost Step, targeting the attacker. The attacker must spend 3 survival or face a perfect counter punch and suffer 5 damage to a random hit location, bash, and -1 speed token. But if we crit it, attacker may spend 3 survival to impress the hand. If they do, they are knocked down, heal any broken injuries, and gain +1 permanent speed. And Bill does have a broken leg, but the problem is we don't have any founding stones. So there's no guaranteed crit. But we sure can put that on top. I mean, it's still a great card, Bill. You're not wrong. No, we're out of founding stones, unfortunately. So we'll go to Varda next, who has nothing special. And then, actually, we're going to move Varda here. And then Varda's going to use her activation to prepare to block, if need be. Who has our... Oh, so she'd have to surge to use the headband. I guess we can take the first one. And Bill's going to run up 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and surge. Let's not start this on the wrong foot. So dump is going to surge. We need to roll this. If we roll the 6+, we don't have to spend the survival. It's a 9. So she gets to keep her survival, a free surge. We get to look at his top 2 attacks. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Dang it. That's a bug that's actually really annoying. It gets in the way of our playing a lot. I don't remember if we had to leave, restart the game. I think we might have to restart the game. That's so frustrating. This really hasn't been a bug except for since their update. That's really annoying. Okay, I guess we'll restart the game real quick. Apologies for that. Yeah, that game room would be sweet. I think they can do some pretty cool things with this if they work out all these little bugs. They got a pretty good program going. Colton, you do have that game room. Bill, don't let this Colton Holt fellow confuse you. He actually lives in a absolute monstrous mansion. He just pretends like he doesn't. Alright, please just let me draw the card. You've got to be kidding me. What did we do to fix it last time? Did we have to reset up the showdown? I don't remember what we had to do. Oh, that's so annoying. I guess we'll just set him up again and see if that fixes the issue. Nice, I can't actually select him. Come on, game, be better than that. Man, oh man. We'll try the Corey reset this time. Alright, let's just go straight to him and try to click on him for the reset. There we go. Setup, showdown, level 1. Really shouldn't change anything. Oh, except our hit location cards. We'll have changed all that stuff. That's pretty awesome, Bill. I would personally also rather have the option to use it. Gotta set everybody back up the way they were. Or close to. Geez, Dump had moved. Lucky had moved. We need to look at these top 3 again. That's kind of lame, but I guess we can blame it on the game. Wow, that's pretty sweet. The hand is knocked down and gains +1 damage token. If the hand suffers a wound before it stands up, add 20 tokens to Impossible Eyes. Isn't that an automatic? It's an automatic win. That could be huge. We just have to wound back to back. Well, actually, obviously we have to trigger the crit and then wound back to back. But we're going to keep that in there just in case. I'm going to put that first. What were these? I didn't even look at these ones. Reflex, reflex. Doesn't matter. Okay, and we also got to look at these top 2 AI. Thank goodness. It flips them normally. Okay, so our 2 options are lineup and bullet jabs. So when this card is drawn down, the monster casually opens its arms. When this card is drawn face up, target all survivors in the blind spot. If the monster does not attack every living survivor, perform the penalty. Oh my gosh. Every one of us? Let's go look at the penalty. I don't remember that. So the penalty. The hand points at a random survivor. They must roll on the table below. 1, you're dead. Lose all survival and suffer broken ribs. Wow, so we all have to get into his blind spot and be attacked? Is that worth it? Is that worth everybody taking 6 damage instead of one person performing the penalty? I guess it probably is. Okay. Alright, fine. Well, let's put that one on the bottom so that we all have time to get close to him. Varda will move up. Bill will move up. He's going to move up here, so we're going to have to like run and dash all to get into his blind spot. That's kind of crappy. But, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this underway. So the first AI drawn is Bullet Jabs. Vinny, welcome. You weren't here during the startup. We created your player last week, or your character last week, and I didn't want to send them out against the hand for their first ever endeavor. So I decided to hold off on throwing your character in until next week when we go after a white lion or antelope or whatever. So this is closest survivor with most blue affinities, which is probably going to be Dump because they have 1. Oh, no, it's definitely Varda. Varda for sure. Varda's right there. So it does just say survivor. Oh, so it's perform ghost step, which has infinite range. So he's going to move through Varda, turn to face. Varda has to take 1 brain damage for ghost step, and then he attacks. 5 speed. Oh my gosh. Varda's got no evasion. 5 speed hitting on 2+. Yeah, so our strategy for the hand is just to try to soak up hits and not die. Anyone's? Nope. It was a good roll. So that's worth 2, 4, 6, 8. That's worth 10 total damage right off the bat. That's so stupid. So we're going to dodge 1, and our block will cancel out the other. So we have to spend 1 of Varda's survival. And we have to take 2 damage to 3 spots here, basically. Dodge after we roll? Okay. Well, we'll do it here then. Either way, one of those is blocked. So we got head, head, body, hands. Let's go take a look at Varda. So we'll go ahead and dodge this second headshot. And that right there is why it matters. So 2 to the body, 2 to the arms, and 2 to the head. Bingo. Okay. And is that his whole attack? Perform ghost step and attack the target, which we did. That's just basic action. So I think that's it. For oh no, none of us can get into the blind spot where he is. So this next attack is not going to be good. Yikes. Okay. I send it down. Oh, use headbound again? Okay, cool. So now it's our turn. So we'll move dump 1, 2, 3, just a little bit closer, keep him within range, And then Dump is going to use their activation to use the Rawhide Headband. Flip and flip. We got 2 duration cards now. When this card is drawn face down, points at the ground, face up, they gotta attack off the front left shoulder. So right here. That's okay. So we'll keep line up down there underneath it. And then as far as the rest of our attacks go, Lucky's got crazy movement, right? 7. Yeah, Lucky's gonna go up for that debris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's gonna go up, and he'll end up making his way back down. I'm gonna look at this card again real quick just to see if it. Yeah, okay. It doesn't require anybody specific to be there. So let's move Varda out. 1, 2. Move Bill in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bill's gonna spend an activation to block, and so is Varda, even though I know he's not attacking this round. I'm just gonna emphasize that pretty much every single chance I get. So that's the end of the survivor's turn. So we draw for the hand. He's got Rude Slap. When this card is drawn face down, the monster points at the ground. So then this goes back on top. We'll set it right here so we don't get confused. And then we are back to our survivors once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost there. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to keep them kind of in the action. And then Dump is going to use that once. She can't use the headband because technically this is on top, so it really doesn't tell us anything we need to know. Dump does get the temporary evasion as well. Okay, we need to keep Dump alive so that we can maintain control of the hand's AI deck. So they're both blocking, and we're gonna have Bill take this because he's got some evasion as well. So Bill, we just drew this face up, and now that this card is drawn face up, we have to attack the survivor in the right spot. So it's right here, so it's 2, 2, and 6. Yeah, the name Dump's pretty awesome. But Bill has 2 evasion, so a little bit slippery there. 2 evasion, so if we roll one card under a 4, we actually get free dodges, or no hits without having to spend a survival. Ooh, okay, 6 and 10. So we get to spend that block, and I'm just gonna cash in the dodge right now rather than roll, and then do it just because it's only the 1 attack. So we'll dodge that. No damage sustained. The end of. Oh wait. Let me look at this again. Does he do Ghost Step first? No, because that one's the right spot. Or wait. Sorry, that's not actually the card we just did. But he doesn't perform Ghost Step, so you don't have to suffer that insanity damage. Okay. Let's get back up here to Lucky. 1, 2. Lucky is going to search this debris. And we want that 10 plus right here, because that would get us another scrap sword, which would be really cool. Let's see that crit. Come on, crit. 5-er. 4 through 6. Find useful remains. Gain 1 random basic resource. We will take it. Yeah, I saw the crit too. Shuffle them up. Draw one basic resource, a monster hide. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Dump spend her activation to use the Cat Eye Circlet. Look at these top two cards. Lineup is truly horrifying, and I hate it. We'll probably do lineup last, honestly. Or if somebody, well, yeah. So Soft Chuckle, the noise fills the survivors with an unprecedented dread. All non-deaf survivors lose one survival and roll a d10. Add each survivor's courage to their result. On a 15 plus, the survivor is knocked down in fear. Otherwise, they suffer 5 brain damage, gain a -1 accuracy token, and full move directly away from the monster. I guess that's the one we want to do next. Because we could even try to have Bill wound on this roll since it's going to flip the lenses to closed. So we'll try to get Bill his weapon proficiency point here. 1, 2, 3. Bill's attacking with the scrap sword. So we'll be hitting on 5 plus. 10 will make it even easier for us to actually inflict a wound. Okay, so we got 1 hit. Now the hand has 15 toughness. So yikes. Bill has a strength of 4 plus the strength of 3, which puts us at 7. So we're actually only hitting on... Ooh, help with math, it's hard. 8 plus. Only hitting on 8 plus, and we would absolutely die for a crit here for the chance to kill him early. 10 plus. No, 8 plus. Looking for the 10. Come on, 10. Oh, no. And Bill doesn't have any luck. Oh. That is such a bummer. Because really, I mean, really, it would have been pretty easy to kill him there. Yep, it's true. We do have to flip the green lens for now, which is kind of scary. I'm not going to bother adding the token because this is the only time we're going to attack him. So Bill does get his weapon proficiency point. And there wasn't any reflex on that, so that's a win. Okay, sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit tonight. Yeah, he'll be pumping out some sweet swordsman. Okay, I'm not going to worry about surging to let Bill block. I'll let Varda block just in case, but I mean, we pretty much know the attack, so let's pass it back over to the hand. This is that soft chuckle. All non-deaf survivors lose 1 survival, so that's non-negotiable. We all lose 1. And now we're going to go 1 at a time and roll. So, Bill, unfortunately, your courage is only 2, so it is not possible for you to get the 15 plus. So you suffer 5 brain damage, which means you can no longer spend survival. Gain a -1 accuracy token. and move directly away from the monster. Full move. Titan, welcome, my man. Good to see you. We're doing good. We're fighting the hand. I was telling Vinny a little bit earlier that we did not bring Titan in here to fight the hand for his first year because, I don't know, I'm a little worried. The hand's pretty brutal, so Titan will be making his debut next week when we fight a quarry. Bill cannot spend survival because he has the prey disorder, which means he may not spend survival unless he is insane. So that takes care of Bill. Now we got to go to Dump. Dump only has 3 courage, so they cannot have any better results. So they suffer 5 brain damage, which means they got to roll on the severe injury chart. Gain a -1 accuracy token. And has to full move away. Oops. Okay. Now we got to roll on the severe brain trauma chart. So YouTube, close your eyes because this chart is always, I'm serious, this is going to be the one to get me banned. We did go after the Phoenix 2 episodes ago. And it was a pretty crazy episode, so that'll be a good one for you. But otherwise, like last week's episode was super frustrating, but this week's we're a little worried about. So now we got to roll on this brain trauma chart. Do we have something that protects us against brain trauma? Bill, is it +2 to all brain trauma rolls? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, add 2. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So that gives us 12. Clarity, you're knocked down. Add your current survival to insanity. Oh no! And reduce your survival to 0. Gain a random disorder. If you already have 3, you die. So dump. Oh my gosh, that was close. So dump's going to gain a random disorder, which is acmophobia. Cannot activate or depart with axes, swords, spears, daggers, scythes, or guitars. It's lucky that she's a bowman. Wow, so this 3 survival goes to 3 insanity and knocked down. That's terrible. Okay. Now we have, who's next on our list to address? Be Lucky. Lucky only has 3 courage, so more or less the same for Lucky, which was what? 5 brain damage. He's got 7 insanity, thank goodness. -1 accuracy token. And they full move away from the monster in fear. And last but not least is Varda, who has 1 courage. So 6 insanity brings her down to 1. -1 accuracy token. And full moves away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip all lenses to closed. While I have the chance, I'm going to come over here and flip this just to get it gone. Yeah, I think a level 2 lion would be a lot of fun next week. He's definitely what I fought the most. So that was the hand's turn, right? Had to be. So it's now the survivor's turn. I'm gonna have to spend a survival to get dumped back up on her feet so that she can use the cat eye circlet so that we can push that card down lower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Lucky. I don't think Lucky's lost any, so we're going to have Lucky spend a survival to encourage Dump to her feet. Dump's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Dump's going to use the Cat Eye Circlet. So we got Thunderbolt right. And, oh, but Thunderbolt goes after the one with the most red affinities. Who's that? It's a 4-way tie. Do we get to pick? Oh, so there isn't a survivor with the most red affinities, so then it's closest threat, which we're going to make Bill, because he won't need to, I don't think he'll need to spend a dodge, because that'll be, he'll only be hitting on a 6+. So I'm pretty sure we'll roll one under a 6. So when we pair that with a block, I think that's probably our best option. So we move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bill's not going to need to spend survival because Bill's going to use his activation to block. And then that would be the end of our turn. And if one of those hits snuck through on Bill, he would technically be able to tank it and then eat his Dryad Acanthus and get all of that armor point back. So I think it's a pretty good option. So next is the monster's turn, and he draws Thunderbolt right. So closest threat, he's going to go after Bill. He's going to rotate. He's going to go through him, performing Ghost Step, turning and rotating. So that is a heavy hit for Insanity on Bill. I didn't think about that, but now he's rolling 2 dice, hitting on 6+. So we need at least one of these to miss. Looks like the block wasn't even necessary. So they both missed. So we do not have to worry about the results of that. However, Bill is knocked down because of that. Or no, he's not. You don't get knocked down from those. Okay, sorry, my bad. Because the heavy injuries are bolded here, and this is not a heavy, so. Okay, nice roll. We love that. And now it's back to our survivors. So we're going to move Lucky up in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Before we do anything else, let's use Dump's activation to look at these top 2. 1, 2. I don't know why the deck is being goofy like that. Hello? I think Applause is supposed to be on the bottom, right? So, why is it not? Dude. What is going on with their game? Trying to do this without 2 Applause cards? That could be part of the issue. How many is he supposed to have? Let's make sure we're not going to put ourselves through more of a ringer. So we just have to make it through 10 attacks. And we just did Thunderbolt right. Oh, he's got 2 Thunderbolt rights. Okay. All right, we're caught back up. We're good here. So Thunderbolt right again, or take your best shot. Something got screwy in their deck here because we were supposed to have that attack that we've been shoving to the bottom of the pile, but I mean, we haven't done anything wrong, so it's the app's being a little goofy for us. So we're going to keep Thunderbolt right on top because I also think that Bill can take it no problem. And he's already right where he needs to be. So Bill is going to spend his activation to block. Vardo's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Dump will move a little closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's flip this. The hand's turn. Thunderbolt right. So this is once again, anything under a 6 is a miss. We need at least one miss. Oh, I flipped that. 2, 2. Nice. Some decent rolls there. So that's 2 more misses for the hand. Which means we pick that up, toss that in the garbage pile. And that's the end of his turn. Start things off with dump. Draw the top one. Draw the next top one. See what is going on. Oh. I have no idea what is happening with their game right now. Oh. It's now controlling 3 cards at once. Can I flip this card to be normal? There, maybe that'll help. It's being super goofy tonight. Okay, Bill does... Okay, so he does perform Ghost Step on Bill, which means Bill has to go roll on that nasty insanity chart with +2. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we still got some good rolls in us here. Severe injury, brain trauma for Bill. A 4. Okay, a 6 puts us in the middle of the road there. Danger seizure. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a random disorder and a D5 of insanity. Okay, what's your D5 insanity here? 5. Okay, and then a new disorder for you. Hemophobia. Oh my gosh. That's 2 really bad disorders. We don't love that. I'm not super familiar with the process of getting rid of disorders either, so might be a little stuck. So here's our lineup that we are wanting to keep at the bottom, because that's terrible. But take your best shot is a duration. When this is drawn face down, turns to face away from the most possible survivors, then moves 1 space forward and crosses its arms. While this is in play, the monster gains -10 evasion. If the trap card is revealed for any reason, place the monster behind the revealer, and the revealer suffers the following. So okay, so it's just temporary. I'm having a hard time understanding this card. When this is drawn face down, the monster turns to face away and then moves 1 space forward, crosses its arms. And while it's in play, but then when this is drawn face up, we have to draw another AI, and that's going to be line up, right? There's no way to avoid that. Because this will go back. Oh. So we can't avoid line up. And he's got to attack every living survivor for 6 damage to each spot. That's absurd. I mean, I think we can all get there. Just have to be right in front of him. Whatever. You know, we got to get it over with sometime, right? We're going to have to suffer that attack, so we might as well get it done, I suppose. There's really nothing else to be said about it. So that was Dump's activation. So we're going to have Bill move here. Varda's going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we'll draw the AI for the hand. That's the take your best shot. So monster turns to face away from the most possible survivors and then moves 1 space. So it's going to rotate and move 1 space away. We're going to have to waste the freaking thing dashing. So try without it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does Varda have any extra movement by any chance? Varda only has 5 movement. Bill has 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bill's going to have to dash either way. I don't remember how many spaces off it went. I guess we should probably play it safe. Have Varda dash to move over 1. And then Bill can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then because of his leather armor at the end of his act, he may move 1 space to right there for free 99. And then dump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, dump can't dash. No survival. I don't remember if it came all the way up here. Oh no. Is that gonna screw everything up? I'm gonna have Dump spend her activation now to at least look at this card again. So it's 2 spots off of his shoulder. So it's here and here. Oh my gosh. Well, if we're gonna have to perform the penalty anyways, then I don't want him to attack anybody. Right? Yeah, I mean, I might as well just pretty much undo that entire turn. So let's move everybody back. We'll give Varda her survival back. Because somebody's just going to get the penalty. Which is a random survivor, right? Oh, I thought I switched from that page. I'm pretty sure it's just a random survivor for the penalty. Penalty is points at a random survivor. Ugh, whatever. So let's flip that back. We're in the best possible positioning, I guess. Let's get our survivor cards out. They're in the universal section. We need 1 of each survivor. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So even though our survivors don't look like those, those numbers just correlate directly to our chart over here. So Bill is 1, Dump is 2, Lucky's 3, Varda's 4. That's how we'll draw the randoms. We'll just shuffle them up and do it that way. So, I mean, just in case, we'll have Bill and Varda block just because we can. So now we draw this face up. When this is drawn face up, draw AI. So now we have to draw here, and that's lineup. So nobody's in the right spot. Monster did not attack every living survivor. So we have to perform the penalty. So let's shuffle these up, give a good shuffle, and see which survivor's getting absolutely toasted. 4. Varda. Okay, Varda, we gotta roll for the penalty, my friend. There it is. Kingdom Death. Any other die would have been fine. Any other roll would have been fine. Anything. 2 through 10. But a 1 only. Skull crushes in your brain and you die. Wow. That's an absolute rip. Varda, we'll see ya. Let's come in here. We should have had her soaking up more. Yeah, at least Lucky and Bill survived. We should have had her soaking up more hits. Cause of death, the penalty. And level 1. Dead. We do get the 2. Okay. That sucked, but at least this is done now as well, you know. We didn't want. Yeah, that would have been Titan actually, I think. So, I'm glad we didn't bring him in. All right. Back to our survivors. Start things off with Dump. Looking through these top 2. Liver Blow and Bullet Jabs. Liver Blow kind of sucks. Most green affinities. That's coming after Bill. It's kind of tough, but I think so. Let me ask you this. Okay, so he'll just run through Bill for Ghost Step that way. Yeah, we'll save Bullet Jabs for later. We'll just get right after Liver Blow here. So Bill's gonna block. Dang it, that was our other blockable character. That's so annoying. Okay, we'll just pass the torch back over to the monster who performs Liver Blow. So Ghost Step moves through Bill. Bill takes 1 brain damage, but Bill will take no severe damages here. So because of his stats, the hand is hitting him on a 4+. So 4+. Some low numbers maybe. Nice. So the 2 is a miss, and Bill blocks the 9 with his shield. So takes no damage there. It's awesome. And we're back to our survivors. Dump is going to check these out. Bill, you feel confident enough to take Liver Blow once again? I do. I think you got it. And he'll hit you with Ghost Step, but you'll stay insane. So you won't actually really lose anything there. Which is great. He's gonna, if we pass it back over, he's gonna Ghost Step you again. Have to take that Insanity hit. And then give her a roll here. We're looking for another one that sneaks under a 4. Oh, 2 6s. So one of those is canceled using your block from the shield. The other one will be canceled by spending a survival to dodge. Great. Back to us. Okay, we've got to be close, right? I'm almost worried that there's an issue with this. I feel like we've gone through 10 cards. I'm going to look at these. So we've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it feels long because some of those are 2-parters. They do 2 rounds. Okay. So let's spend our action to do the Rawhide Headband. Okay, that's not right, because Applause is supposed to be on the bottom. There we go. So we got bullet jabs and liver blow again. I guess we know, well, yeah, I guess either one's going to be ghost steps, so liver blow it is. Okay, little ghost step through Bill. Bill takes that insanity hit so he can no longer dodge, but he did block. He blocked, just so everybody's aware. And then that's going to be the end of our survivor's turn. Monster goes, what do you know, liver blow. Rolling 2 dice, hitting on a 4 plus. 2 7s. Dang it. So one of those is canceled. This other one hits Bill for 5 damage. 5 damage to the body. The most common area. Still not too big of a deal, but I would have rather it not been at the torso. So liver blows out. I don't think I'm going to have you take this hit because there's one card left, so we're going to use our cat eye circlet to look at it. I don't... Do any of us have the most blue affinities? We got one. Oh, so, okay. Oh no, it would have been Varda. That would have been nice, but now it's going to be Dump. Uh-oh. Dump's armor has got potential to eat all these up. 5, 2, and 2. Ugh. So we'll dodge 1, right? Oh, we can't. We have no survival to dodge. Can someone hit him again? Maybe get a crit? What do you mean? A crit for what? A what? No. No, I'm not concerned about it. I'm not concerned about Lucky hitting him or Dump. Just mostly because characters are going to get switched out here shortly. I mean, Lucky would kind of be nice, but he doesn't have much strength. He's got a -1 accuracy token. I don't know. I see what you mean. But if we pulled the trap, this could go from like a survivable encounter to an unnecessary death if we pull a trap. So I think we just kind of hold off. But I do think this bullet jabs might kill Dump. But Dump's already kind of throttled, so that is what it is. Give us some extra endeavors. Okay. Well, Bill's going to block because he can. And why not? And... oh my gosh. And Dump's going to be in trouble. But Dump does have that +1 evasion. So, maybe. Okay. It's the hand's turn. We've got bullet jabs. Survivor with the most blue affinities, so he's going to ghost step. Dump can't dodge because they're out of survival. So that is 1 brain damage. And now we got 5 dice hitting on 3 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need, I mean, we're bound to get some 1s and 2s in here. Come on, 1s and 2s. Ah. Something's telling me that Dump is a dead person. So that's going to be 10 total damage. So unless this gets divided like perfectly, we're in trouble. I'm just going to roll it 1 at a time. So 1 to the body. And now I'll roll the rest at the same time because we can We have 4 dice. Alright. Oh boy. Ugh, body's trashed. It's close to alright. 2 to the head. 2 to the waist. 1 more set to the body. So it's 1 severe roll on the body chart. No, 1 severe out of that is actually a lot better than I thought we were going to come out with. Oh, I need this one. So I won't be too upset about it, I guess. What is that? It's on the edge of the thing. What is that? Is that a reroll? Yeah, that's a reroll. Straight up. Was freaking twisted on a card. Oh no. Oh, that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. What an absolute bummer. Well, Dump's dead. We're just gonna put hand level 1 dead. That sucks. You know why that sucks? Because that means one of our 2 guys is gonna take this applause hit. Okay. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't bring Vinny or Titan in. They would have both just died for really no reason at all. So, okay, well, we did it. We made it to applause. At the start of the showdown, place this card face down at the bottom of the AI deck. The survivors fall to their knees in agony, their bones suddenly twisting and changing. For each survivor, cure all broken injuries and roll a d10. For each? For each? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we get to hear all broken, so you get to heal the broken leg. So Bill's leg's fixed, which means he gets that permanent movement back. So now he's up at 6. Okay. Well, let's let's roll for Bill. Did he go up in accuracy and his strength as well? A broken leg takes away accuracy and strength? Bill doesn't have a broken arm. He had a few, and then we rested in bed and healed him. Okay, let's take this one and pray. I mean, that's all we can do. Oh, okay, that's got to be good, right? 7 plus 1 permanent strength, accuracy, evasion, and a random fighting art. Yes, that's huge. I know, I couldn't think about it too much or I was going to throw up. So 1 accuracy, 1 strength, 1 evasion. Nice, Bill. Stats got good. That's where it would have been nice to have Titan and Vinny if we could do that for them, but okay. And that's it for Bill. And a fighting art, thank you. We got to get rid of these disorders. We got to do some research on how to get rid of disorders because those are 2 crippling disorders. Leader. This is kind of dumb. Yeah, I don't love that one, but At least you can inspire other people for Overwhelming Darkness. They're not hard to get rid of? Good. Alright, and then Lucky. Oh my gosh. Don't even think about it. Just shake it up a little bit and roll it. Oh! I saw that too. Peek its nasty head around. 1 permanent strength for Lucky. Sweet. And the survivors are victorious. We did it. I can't even say we beat the hand. I just feel like we danced around until he got so tired that he just decided we weren't worth it anymore. So, Aftermath. Any victorious survivors may immediately select Fist and Tooth weapon proficiency. Nice. It's kind of cool. And then we all get our Hunt XP. Bill gets his weapon proficiency, and we get the rewards. The hand hesitates before leaving. Roll a d10 and consult the table below. The group gains listed resource gear. Yeah, except we get -1 population. Ugh. We're going to pretty much lose a population no matter what. Come on. There it is. There it is. 9+. The hand bows graciously and vanishes, leaving a package carefully wrapped in 1 leather strange resource. Inside is 1 skull and 5 random basic resources. I've already shuffled these, so 1, nice, 2, nice, 3, 4, come on, where's the bones? 5, holy crap. And then we get a skull and a leather. Leather, and then skull is basic. I wonder where the skull came from. Maybe -1 population. So the -1 population I think is only good for 1 endeavor, right? Or is it good for 2? And I think we have to pick somebody to go bye-bye. So should we get rid of... I don't really want to get rid of Durin. He's our savior. Aragorn's... Okay, we'll get rid of Ealdra, because she's kind of the weakest of everybody we got. So we just have to go dead. And is it worth 2? It's got to be worth 2, right? Because we're still in the showdown phase. Okay. So then we can go back to our departing survivors. We manage them, give them all their Hunt XP, increase by 1, complete the showdown. Showdown was victorious. Advance here when returning. Okay, wait. So this is going to start giving us our 1 Hunt XP, so I don't have to do it physically. So that should move Bill to 7. Should move them both to 7 if it does it automatically. And then +3 more endeavors, because Lucky's a tinker. So we should have 9. Lucky is now at 7. Perfect, and Bill's at 7, so it does that automatically. We have 9 endeavors, which is awesome. But we're not quite out of the woods yet, because we have to draw One of these nasty things. A settlement event. Oh, weapon proficiency. I bet he didn't. Oh, yes, he did. I did check the box. We're 2 away from being a sword master. That's going to be sweet. And still has plenty of age, right? Yeah, plenty of age to go. That's sweet. Bill does need to have some kids. What do we got here? Yeah. Lights in the sky. A spectacular light show erupts against the limitless darkness above. Swirling, vivid trails streak overhead. They lift everyone's spirits. Lingering effects. The settlement's collective imagination is set aflame. After rolling for any endeavor, you may add 1 or 2. That includes our augury for intimacy. Huge. We do have graves. So once per settlement phase, we can roll 1 through 5. Gain 2 survival, 6 plus. Filled with the memory of the dead. If insane, add 3 to every location when you depart this year. Dang. We don't have face painting, but we do have inner lantern. Skull Eater's trash. So yeah, no way do we want any of that. Okay, that's alright. As far as settlement events go, that one's an awesome one. So let's, oops, that's not, I didn't mean to hit random. Try to get face painting. Okay. Lights in the sky, right there. We do have to do the Hooded Knight, which isn't great. I don't like Hooded Knight because if it sticks Bill with a Twilight Sword, that's going to be a massive bummer. So, what do we got here? If any survivor has the Twilight Sword, they duel. Otherwise, roll below on the mysterious agenda, which is what we're going to have to do. Nine. It's probably pretty decent. The Hooded Knight forces a tattered parcel into the hands of the returning survivor with the most hunt XP. If tied, randomize. The Hooded Knight leaves with unfinished business. Not a lot of fun. So 4 years from now, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have to put Hooded Knight. Yeah, so it's going to have to go to Bill or Lucky, because they each have 7. I'd prefer it to be Bill, I think, or Lucky, just because he's been a ton of fun, but it's just about time to phase him out to get some of these newborn survivors that are stronger. So if I could choose, I would choose Lucky. But as always, we got to randomize this. So, but we're not going to do it with cards. We're going to let dice decide. So we're going to roll this die here. Odd. So evens will be Bill. Odds will be Lucky. This is for who gets the sword. Evens, Bill. Odd, Lucky. Bill gets it. Bill is forced to take the Twilight Sword, but that's okay because you don't have to use it. You'll just have it. So we're going to curse that to where the Dryad Acanthus usually sits, unfortunately. So we have to go add the... Yeah, we'll have to choose between Dryad Acanthus or a shield for you. Twilight Sword. Why is it giving it 14? Oh, dude, the strength on that is absolutely insane, really. I don't know, maybe we want you to become Twilight proficient. I know we don't really have the time for it anymore. But the strength of this thing in your hands is crazy. The real problem with the Twilight Sword is that it's cumbersome. What a trash thing to have on. And Devastating 2, sweet, but accuracy is 9 minus Twilight Sword weapon proficiency level. But you have +1 accuracy. So, you know, could be worse. You could be dead. At least you're alive. Alright, so now moving on to our settlement phase. We got some serious stuff to do. First off, let's go ahead and spend the skull, a monster hide, and do we have organs? We do. And this to innovate. So we'll spend that endeavor and we will innovate. So that's over here, and we're hoping for face painting. So we got to draw 4. We did not get it. We got bloodletting, cooking, nightmare training, and scrap smelting. Is nightmare training where we can get rid of a... I mean, nightmare training isn't terrible. +1 weapon proficiency level or accuracy or strength is pretty good, but just bad odds. You know, I mean, we could probably do something with nightmare training. Scrap smelting we can do at the blacksmith, I think, right? Or do we just have to have this 2 scraps or to build the... So we can special innovate scrap smelting, so I don't think we should pick that one. Cooking. I haven't ever really used cooking. The +1 survival limit is really nice. And is that just +1 endeavor? Bloodletting is trash. Oh, 1 disorder of your choice. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That's bloodletting is our opportunity to get rid of a disorder of our choice. So really to me it's just down to bloodletting and cooking. What do you think, Bill? I know you'd probably prefer bloodletting for the insanity. Especially since right now we get +1 or 2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's go with bloodletting. Okay. We need more endeavors. So the only one I'm actually interested in doing over here is Graves, and it really doesn't matter because we won't really need it to fight the lion. So Bill's real great. The problem is these are crippling for us. So I think maybe do we have Shrine? We do, right? But see, I don't know if we'll even need Shrine. because I think we have enough armor to take down a level 1 white lion. So let's, yeah, we'll go right for bloodletting here right off the bat. So we're gonna spend an endeavor to, oh, and a resource. Okay. So we'll spend an endeavor and this hide to breathe a vein. Roll a d10. So what we need is a 6+. Where's our white dice? So we need a 6+ here. A 2. So 2 moves us up to a 4 through 7, gain 3 insanity. So we gotta take away. Bill gets 3 insanity. You wanna try again, Bill? We gotta at least get rid of one of those. Okay, let's go back and bring it up. Bloodletting. So we need, yeah, we need the 6+. Really wouldn't mind trying for intimacy. This is kind of a bonus for us. Come on. Gotta be kidding me. I don't want to use all of these endeavors on Bill. 3 more insanity. You're gonna be insane. Scary. Okay. Come on. Let's try again. There we go. Okay, we got it natural on that one. So that brings us down to 6. We still got a high amount of endeavors. Which one do we want to get rid of most right now? Probably prey, right? Hemophobia sucks, but prey's, yeah, I agree. Prey's gotta go. So prey, see you later. That feels great. Let's keep that in mind for the end of this year because we still might want to use that. Is there anything else right here that we can do that's big? We don't even really need much gear this year either. What was this one? Oh, that's just kind of the... Dude, I hate level 3 white lions. They're not worth it. Their rewards are so not worth the levels you have to go through to fight them. This one's kind of fun, the scarification. But no, this one sucks, I think. We get the saga bonus. True. True. Can we special innovate scrap smelting? 2 scrap, 5 and 5. Let's see. We do have 2 scrap, but I think they're pure iron. Yeah, so we're not using those. What the heck? I mean, let's try for some intimacy, see how that goes. And then if that goes well quickly, we'll try to get rid of that other disorder. Watch, this is going to be the key. Positive reinforcement, positive thinking. No, not King's Curse. Pull up intimacy, just so it's ready to go. And now we only need, is it a 5+? No, it's also a 6. Oh, wait. So it's basically a 5+ if we have 3 understanding or more. And we'll have, should we have Lucky do the rolling just in case? You want to get him up twice secret? Yeah, we'll have Lucky do the rolling. So we actually only need a 5+ here to trigger intimacy. I don't know, man. Level 3s are scary. They are scary. 7. See? That's what I'm telling you. It's just positive thinking. The problem is it's not necessarily the armor that we need, but our weapons wouldn't be strong enough to overcome their toughness. Because they're way tough at those levels. Come on, show me something good here. Twins! What the duck is right? The female survivor perishes with her child. Male survivor mourns. Oh my gosh. I didn't even select a female, dude. We only have 2 females left. Oh my gosh. It's going to be Harmona. Oh my gosh. We're down to 1 female survivor. No, Bill was not having the kid because I selected Lucky. I selected Lucky because I said he has 6 understanding. We may have meant for Bill to do it, but I did say it was going to be Lucky. So Lucky gets the 3 the 3 insanity and a disorder. Binge eating. Sucks. Yeah, I understand that our plan was for Bill to have the kid, but I really didn't say. I specifically said Lucky. So moving forward, we can definitely use Bill, but in this case, so I didn't take that away. So now we'll go back after intimacy again, and we'll use Bill now. So we just need a 5 plus. We'll subtract this. 5 plus. 9. What the hell? Where were all these rolls in years past? So I gave us an endeavor back. The game did. We need better results here, friends. Thank goodness. An 8 and a 5. Are any of those twins? Is this where I get to add? No, I don't get to add +1, 2 here. That's fine. That's fine. Because at least we got... Okay, the settlement gains +1 population, +10 survival each. Well, there's only Bill. Yeah, I do have bed. Only Bill and freaking Idril left. And then this is definitely going to be a female created here. These names are terrible. Athena. I respect that. Father is going to be Bill. Mother, obviously Idril. We're going to take Bill's. And they get +1 strength. So, ka-chow. So if we create her, Athena is now 131 with 3. She comes out sword proficient. Why is she not in here? Athena and Idril. It should have... What's happening? Why does it say 8 males and 1 female now? Yeah, the app does all that, the understanding stuff automatically. It shouldn't be 8 and 1, it should be... Should be 9 and 2. Or maybe it was 8, so it should be 8 and 2, whatever. I still think we try for intimacy again, honestly, to try to get another female survivor. What do you guys think? You down for that? Yeah. So spend 1 there. 5+. Yuck. So 2, that becomes 3 for Bill. And that's just gain a survival. He's already full. So, bonk. Come on. Come on. Bingo. Okay. Okay. Let's get after this again. Twins, 9-10. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is happening? So either Athena or Idril just died. And Bill gets a disorder. It's probably going to be that shitty one we just got rid of for him. Oh my gosh, dude. Ugh. Okay, well, Idril's got hemophobia and squeamish, so I guess she's dead. Yeah, 3. Okay, so dead. Get that back. We're once again back down to 1 female. And Bill gets a disorder. And 3 insanity. Hemophobia. Well, that's not going to work. Fear of the dark. You retire! Oh, no way. What do you mean I don't draw? We just got a 3. The female survivor perishes with her child. The settlement is cast into gloom. The male survivor mourns, gaining a random disorder and 3 insanity. If you draw it and you have it, you don't... Oh, really? Tell me that's true, because otherwise we just lost Bill. If you draw it and you have it, you don't redraw. Okay, that's good enough for me. Move on from that. Well, I mean, we got to keep going with intimacy because we're in a shit spot. So, take 1 away. 5+. Yeah. Where are those 10s when we were actually rolling on the intimacy chart? Oh my gosh, I hate this game. Oh, can't even tell you the panic I had right there. Listen, this is going to be messed up, but I was actually in love with this Idril name, so we're going back with it. Bed Chick from Lucky. What do you mean by that? Bill, Athena, taking Bill's sword proficiency and +1 strength. I'm going to do it again. Why can't Bill have kids? Bill doesn't have destroyed genitals. No, what? No, he didn't. Pause. Bill still got his nuts. Read the 3. Are you reading the 3? The female survivor perishes with her child. The settlement is cast in a gloom. The male survivor mourns, gaining a random disorder and +3 insanity. Okay. We're good. Still going strong on the intimacy bill. You're good. Need you. Okay. And you know what? Straight up, we're going for it again. And I already subtracted the endeavor for it, so. Another one. 5+. Hello. Okay, fine. I re-rolled it during the hunt. I'll re-roll it now. Damn it. What is that? Lose a resource. Gain an understanding. You can't gain any more understanding. You're too smart. Your Bill's maxed out at 9 understanding. I thought you said that this settlement phase was going to be awesome. I hate it. I am straight up not having a good time. God damn it. Okay, what can we lose? The skull. Last chance. Last chance to improve our standing with intimacy. Okay. Okay. I would love a 9-10 here for twins. Please. Thank you. Thank you very much. We already have a savior, so we get twins. And guess what? They're both gonna be women. Add a female. Thetis? That's rough. OSHA? Yeah. She'll be the one to make sure we all follow the rules. Old OSHA has entered the chat. And Ungoliant. Give me a break. And Fetus. Bill's the dad. Bill could choose the name. Bingo. Yeesh. Okay, I think I'm just gonna archive these resources. I'm gonna throw them in here. We got a perfect hide and organ. And then a leather. No one even bothered to name her. She was just the fetus. It's awesome. And a leather. Is there something special about this organ? If you consume this, archive this card, roll a d10. On the result of 6+, you contract a Millennium Parasite, gain 10 Hunt XP. Weird. Okay. We successfully outwitted the hand. We definitely didn't beat him, but we outlived him. Not dump, but officially completed this year. We completed our settlement event, drained all our endeavors, and next week we will be fighting a level 2 White Lion with Bill, Lucky, Vinny, and Titan will be our 4. If I remember right, Titan will be our new archer, and Vinny will be our new axe wielder. And then hopefully we can score with some pretty big resources there. And then we're going to start spending some time in the weapon crafter and the blacksmith. to start really building up our weapons, because our armor is right where it needs to be, but I think our weapons need a little bit of an increase. So Vinny and Titan are both fresh survivors, so they got great stats, and they'll just get better from there. Lucky is okay. He's seen some things. So yeah, we need the blacksmith so that we can start doing like a lantern sword. We might need to look at innovating that next year. Get some scrap, because if we're fighting a level 2, we can throw out our special honey vents and maybe get some iron, maybe get some scrap. Yeah, we probably should have got rid of hemophobia, but there's always time for that in the future. Hemophilia? Does anybody have that? Is that a thing? No. Okay. Let us head to our main menu screen. And we did it. A successful week of Kingdom Death. This week's episode was actually fairly short compared to last week's. Last week's was painfully long, but it was also fun. It's kind of fun to fight the hand the way we did tonight, as far as kind of holding it off and absorbing those hits, but the real fear truly came from our settlement events and our settlement stuff, because if we would have lost our females, oh no, it would have been over. We would have had to have these 8 males take us through the end of the game, or we would have been done so, unless we got something crazy. So, I mean, we're not necessarily in the clear yet, but we do have, I believe, like, what is it, 4 females now? So, I can't buy the Flower Knight. I would love to. Please feel free to reach out and message me if you guys see anything for the simulator in the shop while you're browsing, because I'm going to just pick it all up and buy it all as I can as it releases. So, yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining and being part of this as we went through year 13 in our Kingdom Death Monster campaign. Don't forget to when will they release expansions? I hope soon. They say that they're working on expansions constantly, so I hope that they continue to do so, because this is a great program and allows people to play. You know, once you get familiar with the program, you know, you can play with buddies all across the country. You can meet up for virtual game nights, and that's definitely the end goal. So, yep. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, for some live Kingdom Deathin'. Thanks for being here, and hope to see you next week.